wait. All right, yeah, we're live.
Oh shit! And I got moved into the host chair. Damn it!
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold up. I was like, you're the OG, so I got to put you first.
Fine.
Oh,
Well, I
I've
guess
got
for
my
all those tuning in,
YouTube
this is
on.
Unstructured, episode 2. Wait, is my mic just fucked up?
No,
my mic's not
that was
fucked up
me.
today.
That was me. I had my YouTube on in the background. And I was like, oh shit, I got to go mute that.
Aiden was just giving this face of like, dude, like your mic is just shit.
No.
Which caught me off guard. To all those of you, and this is Unstructured. Hi, Kylie. Glad to have you in. This is a show about anything and everything. If you want to talk about
I got to tweet that we're live. Fuck, I forgot to do that. Oh well. Hey,
they'll find
Thursday.
out.
It's Thursday. Man.
But anyways, yeah. Like Aiden, Keyon, how y'all doing?
Let's go with Keyon first because Keyon hasn't been on yet.
That's true. Keyon was supposed to be on last time, but winter storms and shit.
Yeah, I'm doing far better now that Insert Company decided to actually get off of their nuts. I'm sorry. I actually disrespected them. They don't have balls whatsoever. They decided to get off their asses and actually send someone out here to fix the fucking issue 7 days later. So
I mean, it was cold, Keyon. What do you want?
Yeah, right.
What do you pay for?
Right. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm doing much better. I'm happy to be on. Finally.
Glad to have you back. That's for sure.
I appreciate it.
I wish I would have had somebody on the live show with me. That would have been nice. I was totally floundering there.
Nah, that's all good, man. Hey, man,
they were all good topics, though. They were all good topics,
but you went on. But so I'm proud of you. I'm like, well, at least my work got put to use. I wasn't gonna be mad though.
I'm very proud of Brad for putting on.
Yeah, I just had an icky feeling the whole time. Like that is not my favorite thing to do. Is just go solo.
Yeah. Well, at least whenever you did it, you were just like, all right, we'll just kind of run through them, and then I'm out. And it's like,
and then Luis came on at the very end, which was nice because we got to talk about that.
Oh, I didn't get to see that.
The fucking Coen brothers.
Oh yeah, what are they doing?
Well, Joel Coen recently did a movie on William Shakespeare's Macbeth with Denzel Washington. And Ethan Coen wrote a review on it, basically calling it lizard cum.
Lizard cum?
Yeah, like, and I read about like
as I dip my
half of it,
into
and it was pretty bad. I'm thinking it was a joke, but at the same time, it was really fucking mean.
Jesus Christ.
Lines were crossed.
By the way,
I have to make sure I heard this correctly. You said a lizard cum?
Yes, I will find the article and we will bring that up because I didn't get through it all because me and Luis were just cringing.
Find that. We will.
All right,
that.
So y'all go ahead and keep discussing amongst yourselves while I go fucking search for this.
Well, I was gonna say I really fucking hope that because I clicked the live button, which I should not have done, because as I stressed before the show started, and I didn't go into detail. So they're renovating the building that I'm in right now because someone new bought the building. Think, fuck, I don't have to deal with my goddamn landlord anymore. But someone new bought the building. They seem pretty nice for now, so they ask for rent next month. Then we'll see how that fucking goes. But the people next door, I think the router for the whole building is in the room next door, and they're renovating it. And I think they unplugged it, and I don't think they ever fucking plugged it back in. Because we don't have it. The internet has been out all fucking day. I was so fucking pissed because I woke up this morning. I sat down on the couch. I was like, cool, I'm going to watch the new Peacemaker episode on the TV. And then it was like, cannot connect. And I was like, man, fuck. So all day I've been running off of my hotspot off of my iPhone. Well, part of the day that I've been here, because the other part of the day I spent 3 fucking hours because every ATM that I went to was out of order. I went to 5 ATMs. Every single one of them was out of order
How the hell?
until I found
How
one.
the fuck?
All 5? That's just
I got to get rid of one of my bank accounts because I'm tired of having 2 bank accounts because having to swap the money this way is really fucking ridiculous and it pissed me off today. But I'm okay now. I took a breather. Worked out. Got some McDonald's.
I'm glad you're good now. That what the fuck? 5 ATM. That is very, very unlucky. Like 5 ATMs and all of them.
I'm not gonna share this because I can't read it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Wait,
like I can't read. I can't like read the article. Like
no, pull it up on
share...
screen and send it to me. Send me the link in the private chat.
I'll put it in private chat
and I'll read it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Because the way my setup is and like nobody's like y'all only see the back of my room, so you don't see like my setup.
Mm-hmm.
But I have like the big screen like right in front of me, and
Yeah,
then on my computer is a smaller screen. Like on the little desktop is a smaller screen up here, and so I'll usually put like I don't know, Discord. I'll throw Discord up there, and I'll have that going while I'm doing other shit.
I love that you're describing this because everything that you're describing is exactly what I'm doing right now. I just like shifted everything over here.
Well, and what you don't see is what I just added over here because I cleaned the space up. Yeah. And my wife was like, like you're always like up there, and I don't have anywhere to hang out. Yeah. And so she has her laptop set up right next to me now because I moved the old desk that I used and moved that up here and clean the space. So
it's all like Minecraft together.
Yeah.
Y'all just play Minecraft together?
I still don't do Minecraft because it makes me throw up. But
yeah, right.
But she'll play like her games, and then I'll be usually I'm editing or trying to make like TikTok edit. Okay. That's what I'm usually doing when she's up here. I did play a game called Silk. It's based on like the Silk Road, and you just it's if you go watch the trailer, it's like basically the drawings look like they were done in Paint, MS Paint, but it's kind of a really cool game because you're basically just running around trying to like take over little cities and stuff.
Yeah, I just thought about something. You saying that you sit and like do edit, like TikTok. So I went back and watched. Both times that I was on like a watch along for a WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah. And you went back and watched it? I can't go back and watch shit that I'm on. I feel so cringy.
So and both times that I've been on, I've made a one-off joke that has successfully landed each time. Because the first was, I think, during it was, I forget what it was, but I said something about it was an AEW pay-per-view. And I said Chris Jericho is really built like a plumber out here. And that landed. And this most recent one, the Royal Rumble, I said Beth Phoenix from certain angles looks like Jimmy Neutron. So
my friend was tweeting.
Who was looking at Beth Phoenix during that? Like it was all about Sasha Banks. Come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
I mean,
bro, freaking my friend Faith on Twitter. She's been blowing up like on Twitter. Good for her on like the wrestling side of Twitter. I'm trying to get further away from wrestling Twitter because that shit is boy, oh boy. Talk about self-care. Stay away from wrestling Twitter.
Yeah,
but Jesus. What was I saying? Oh, she tweeted like Sammy last night on Dynamite. They were doing like the inner circle breaks up kind of thing. Like it's finally gonna happen. And Sammy started cutting that promo, and the crowd turned, boo. And my friend tweeted, "Man, if you don't get this Jimmy Neutron sounding ass," I was like, "Damn, dude." If there's one thing Sammy needs to do, it's promo.
Yeah.
How you doing, Stacy? Thank you for tuning in. And
I found the article, by the way.
Yeah.
I felt like while Keyon was telling that story, I started like dying in the beginning.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, so we got to read the whole thing because I only got about halfway with Luis until I was like, I think a little past an hour, and we were basically.
I'm just gonna read the last 2 paragraphs because I think those are the ones that like jump out at me. It says, then Joel broke the fucking light bright and blamed it on Mandy, as if King Charles Spaniel can put a hole in a light bright exactly the size and shape of a human foot. Besides, I fucking heard you jump off the top bunk and go, ow. And then you limped all around all day like a total dork. I can't believe Mom and Dad brought your story, although I guess I actually can, because you're little Mr. Perfect who always gets his way. Okay, go off. In summary, Joel Cohen's The Tragedy of Macbeth is a bowl full of lizard jizz from history's greatest sociopath. One wonders if a UN resolution calling for the phrase art house hack, it was typed in all caps. A lot of this is typed in all caps. To be forcibly tattooed on Mr. Cohen's forehead might be called for. Joel Cohen has so thoroughly put his foot through his, quote, piece of art that is more of a piece of fart, end quote. But this time he can't blame his fuck up on the dog. My rating 1/2 smash light bright out of 5. Oh Lord! If you want, if you, we should put that in the. I'm gonna put.
Hey
that
yo,
if you're watching this on YouTube, check the chat, and I'm gonna edit the YouTube description.
Oh,
as well.
I got to read this.
You guys can go read this.
I got to read this one sentence though, because this one sentence just like made me die laughing. Let's see.
Yeah, Tony Khan does pay me every week. He just didn't like what I had to say about Big Swole and Leo Rush.
In a move that would get you kicked out, Film 101 at the DeVry Institute of Mediocrity, Mr. Cohen renders the Bard's Tale in black and white using a 4:3 aspect ratio, as if that alone makes you Akira fucking Kurosawa. Though black and white can occasionally be an inspired choice, 2001's The Man Who Wasn't There comes to mind. The only way in which this gambit might have been anything other than a desperately pretentious ploy is that it's possible that Mr. Cohen was simply too dumb to know what color film exists.
Jeez, man. What a fucking review, dog. He hated this. What is this movie called?
This is called The Tragedy of Macbeth. And if you actually look at other reviewers, they actually give like really good scores. I think.
Yeah, I'm like,
I think Ethan's just being an ass.
Yeah. Well, if you look at this fucker, like low-key, I don't know, man. It looks as though it looks as though maybe this particular critic just like doesn't like movies. It could be an option.
I mean, I haven't seen this tragedy of Macbeth, but I've seen like the old Macbeth movies, and I like those. And I seriously doubt that this
lizard jizz
to be called lizard jizz.
Lizard jizz from history's greatest sociopath.
I mean, he's his brother-in-law, so I get a little ribbing here and there, but this was full-blown like arm through the chest, grab your heart, and just like destroy it. That's what this was.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat fatality is like with that.
Like if anyone takes this review seriously, which may happen, like if you didn't know any better, that could like it could tank a lot of people's how they view Joel Cohen.
Dog, the comments are so funny. Everyone in the comments to the review is just like shitting on it, and they're like, and some people are like, "Man, this is the funniest shit I've ever fucking read." It's worth the read, folks. It's in the description of the video, and it's in the YouTube chat. So look out for that. Good Lord.
That
Fuck,
is,
man. What have y'all been up to this week, though?
Just working.
I mean, what could I be up to? I didn't have internet to do shit. So
No, for real. What the fuck did you do without the internet?
I play games on my phone. I play games on my phone. There's like one game. It's a I won't even talk about it, but there's one. What is this abomination?
Hulk and
No, it's Hulk. It's the wrong character. He's in Shang-Chi.
Okay. Yeah, I worked out a
What
little
fucking
bit.
game? What game? On your phone? Plants vs. Zombies?
No.
Shit.
It's a gotcha game. If you don't know what a gotcha game is, basically think of Genshin Impact. If you've ever seen someone play it.
Okay.
The point of a gotcha game basically is that you basically pay money, which I don't. You can play free to play, but you can pay.
Oh, so this is this is like one of those like freemium games.
Yeah, basically.
God damn it!
And pay to
we're not fucking sponsored by this game, by the way.
No, we're not. I haven't even mentioned the name. I'm not even.
Okay.
But I'm not.
I'm not
I don't
this shit.
play. I don't pay money for it. You got me fucked up, bro. Although I did at one point. I fell into the trap.
Dude, that was me when I was like, "What's up?"
I was about to, that's why they're called gotcha games. Cause they get your money.
That was literally me when I was like 13 and the Simpsons game dropped. Oh my god, bro. I was spending so much fucking money just trying to like build my own what's it called? Springfield or whatever. Fuck, man. I spent like $200 on my grandmother's credit card and she was like,
Oh, you admitted that live on air in 4K? Oh shit!
It's been more than 7 years.
You good?
Okay, Aiden?
oh my god, the karma. The karma.
Instant karma.
Just done.
That is the definition of instant karma. Wow. Okay. Well, that was quite the confession from Aiden Cossack. Here on the Nerdcore Unstructured.
Hopefully Aiden comes back. Hopefully he's not lying on the floor right now trying to breathe.
Right. I would feel very bad. Stay safe.
I would feel
get out of my
so
bad. Oh man, but it's oh, I didn't even mention the only reason I play it so much is because it's Dragon Ball, like it's Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z
gotcha game. So, I have to it's basically like opening packs, like Pokemon packs or whatever. But
I know what fucking game it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that game.
Oh, really?
I've never played that game though. Yeah, bro, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, man. You know this. Man, hold up. Let's talk about this. Dog, your take on Saitama versus Goku don't make no sense, man.
What do you mean?
Okay, so tell me. Like, how do you think that Saitama can beat Goku?
Bro. Have you watched One Punch Man?
Yes, I've seen it. I've read the manga.
One Punch Man is pretty OP. Like,
you
OP.
do understand the point of Saitama, right?
Yeah, I get that everything that he punches goes down in one hit, but that's not true. Because even in like the season finale to season 1, he comes across a dude who's like planet level at best, and he struggles to beat him. Bro, Goku is wiping out like universal niggas on a Tuesday, on a Thursday. It doesn't make any sense.
I understand that Goku is very, very powerful. And we're talking, for one, we're talking. The thing is, the way people like to compare two characters, they like to compare one character at his strongest to the other character's weakest. So you're taking Ultra Instinct Goku, which is his max form right now in Dragon Ball, even the manga, Ultra Instinct Goku, versus, well, we don't really know Saitama's maximum power because he's never really shown how much power. But imagine Saitama at his max power compared to what we've seen. What we've seen is like 5 to 10% of his power. Imagine him at max power going versus Goku at max power. Saitama wins easily. Like there's no, and imagine Goku at his weakest, which is base form, black hair, versus Saitama's weakest. Saitama wins. Easy.
I did have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Mr. Satan or Mr. Satan? Satan. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Satan is the Japanese name, because for some reason, like internationally, they didn't like the fact that his name was Mr. Satan, so they named him Hercule.
They were like, yeah, this won't ever sell in the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
Basically. I don't know, man.
You see what I'm saying?
I disagree with you, but you know what? That's what fandom's all about, dog.
Yeah,
that's what fandom's all about, dog. That's all.
Stacy says, "Wouldn't Saitama's max power level when he finally gets a wig?"
I don't know.
I just see it just a glowing like blonde wig, but not like a Goku blonde wig, like the old school 1960s like female wigs.
All I'm gonna say is I think Saitama is a much more interesting character than Goku, but I don't think that, bro, on the way that they write that nigga Goku, dog, it's fucking ridiculous.
That man's a horrible father.
Yeah, he sucks. I actually really don't like Goku. Like, I don't think Goku's a good person.
You know, it's great that Piccolo was in Gohan's life, because if he had Goku in his life, that kid would be screwed up.
Yeah. Goku means well, but Goku is so fucking selfish that like all of his actions put everyone close to him in immediate danger.
Yes.
And I fucking hate it. Like I've always hated it. Like honestly, they've added that shit over the years because honestly, Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, like before Z, I love that arc that Goku goes through, like learning and growing as a character. But fuck, man,
he's stuck
in Z, man. Yeah, bro. In Z, it's because they kept relying on Goku too much. Whenever the focus really should have been focused more on like these secondary characters that we were introducing, that the fans were starting to get behind, dog, like Gohan and shit, man. Like, I mean, come on, bro.
But can you like? I mean, you have to think this over. Is Goku was raised by a serial predator and Master Roshi, so like you can't expect much from the kid.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, so I have a question for y'all.
What?
Y'all are actually going to fucking clown me for this question, and I know it. But who would win, Popeye?
Oh no! Oh, come on, dog.
Wait, who?
Popeye.
Man, you better not tell me that there's some fucking spinach on some goddamn planet that Popeye ate one time. What is going on?
I mean, it's like apples and oranges, though.
Nah, bro, it's not. If Popeye fucking ate a goddamn truck full of spinach in front of Goku and said and punched him, it wouldn't do shit. It would not, bro. Goku has been shot in the ages.
Aiden, bro. Have you ever watched Death Battle?
Goodness, bro.
Oh, have you ever watched Death Battle?
What have they done, man? What have they done, bro? This nigga Popeye versus Beerus.
But like Popeye's like old school. Like Popeye's old school cartoon, so you can't really kill him.
I think Popeye is racist, to be honest, but that's a different story. I think everyone in that time period.
What year was Popeye created?
I don't even know. Shit.
We know
This
Bugs
shit's
Bunny's
black and
racist.
white.
Bugs Bunny's been reinforced to be racist like several times throughout the years.
All right, so Popeye premiered in 1929, so more than likely,
Oh my
yes, Popeye was racist.
Yeah. I don't know how the shit goes.
Yo,
And he also
Yo.
probably beat Olive Oil if we're going there. I'm just-
Yeah,
I
probably.
I
Good
watched
damn
the
it.
death battle between him and Saitama,
Good
and
Lord.
first glance, you automatically think you're like, what the fuck? Why would they even do this?
Man, dog, I'm
Saitama
gonna put
is
you on Seth the Programmer, dog.
I know about Seth, bro. Fuck that.
What? He's a
number known
douchebag, but his
as-
numbers don't lie. He's a douchebag, but
Bruh,
his numbers don't lie.
It's such yo. It's not bullshit because like I know like bro, he pisses me off, bro.
He's just a
He really
douchebag.
does. He is, but like I understand.
Sorry,
It's like,
bro. We're just
but I
spilling
don't
this
think it's that
straight up
serious
on
though, man.
What's up?
Like I don't think it's that serious though, man. For you to be bringing like all the like I remember I
But
was
that's what
watching
it
the
is,
debate
though.
between
Like, if
him-
people want to compare, like, factually, you have to bring the numbers in.
I guess
You'll
Yeah,
probably
I
don't
was
remember
talking
this,
Because
right? Robin
what it
Williams
is
movie.
when people say, "Oh, this dude can beat that dude," people are like, take it as my character's better than your character, and it's like, bro, that's not what it is.
no, it's. I mean, there's obviously like strong characters though. Like people still think that fucking Superman would flatten everyone in the goddamn MCU. I mean, not the MCU, but just the Marvel universe in general, and that's not true. So, well, I can't say that because they rewrite this nigga every time to be like immune to something.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about the writing. Like, so really, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I mean, if they don't have a weakness, though, wouldn't that just become boring?
Exactly. Which is
Eventually.
why I hate Superman.
Goku.
I hate Superman.
Well, that's why they put
Superman,
Kryptonite
Superman's
in
got
there.
some good stories, but
I mean, yeah,
actually
there's
really
no
like.
doubt.
I've actually really grown to like Superman like more and more as I get older, and I feel like my positive outlook that I've been gaining has really helped that. Because I feel like I'm reading a lot more of his stories. Like I've read what's it called Superman Red and Blue. I was reading that lately, and I was just like, damn, man, like you can do a lot of really interesting stories with Superman. It's just that like a lot of them, like, none of them really have been reflected on screen.
Mm.
Like
You know what
even
movie
the Superman movie from like the 70s, I think it's cool or whatever, but
You
I
know
love it.
what show or movie they need to come out with now that
What's up?
Peacemaker has done such a
Man,
phenomenal.
Peacemaker is so fucking good.
I haven't watched the new episode yet that came
Okay.
out today. But it's been
Don't
such a
get
phenomenal
spoiled, dude.
episode.
Do not get spoiled.
And DC is like going towards more of that rated R, just whatever the hell James Gunn contract signed,
Yeah,
saying
honestly.
he can do whatever. They need to do a Lobo movie or a Lobo show.
Yes, dude. I had the same thought the other day. Fuck, I had someone in my Jason Momoa. Like honestly, I've always thought Jason Momoa would be perfect for Lobo.
I mean,
Who
big
gives a
and
fuck if
bearded.
He's already Aquaman. Who gives a shit? Just paint him. They were gonna have fucking Vin Diesel be Black Bolt and Groot. You can have fucking Jason Momoa be Lobo and Aquaman. Like,
I mean, I honestly like. You probably find one of them from the Sons of Anarchy from there with giant motherfucker or some shit.
True.
But like,
fucking all out there James Gunn, like fucking rated R Lobo TV
and
show.
I would love it
though.
in a show, just like once a
Holy
week, getting that.
shit.
That would be like a James Gunn just version. I mean, because he could
might
helm a
end up being some
Peacemaker.
of the- Huh?
He could helm a Lobo. And because I think you need that rated R. Whatever the hell he signed to do Peacemaker, they need to do to Lobo, because Lobo is that character of just raunchy and just pig-headed and just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And just a lovable piece of shit.
Yeah. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, if the gorilla is as crazy as this shit can get in this series, man, like what the fuck are they gonna do in the Lobo series? You see like some like giant squirrel with like human titties, like getting sliced open with like a chainsaw, like some like legit. That's not off the table. I don't feel like with James Gunn. I really don't feel like that's off the table.
What because let's face it, DC in the past they've been pretty clean. They were trying to follow Marvel's kind of outlook on life, and now it feels like with this show, Peacemaker, they were just like, fuck it, nothing's working. James Gunn, just fucking take it.
Yeah, I really feel like they're doing their own fucking thing right now. Like they really don't get, because like the Batman, man, they're putting so much focus on that.
So
they are proud of that. They know they have something.
That's going to be like the darkest Batman, I feel, than any other one close to it, because you have serial killer Riddler. Like, I mean, they're basically all serial killers, but it's never been put out there like this of like total serial killer. Like, there's no like campiness about it. He's literally duct taping a bomb to a dude.
Yeah. I remember like where I was, which is weird. I remember where I was whenever they announced that Ben Affleck had been removed from his Batman film and Matt Reeves was being put on as director, because Ben Affleck was like stepping down, and then like following all that and watching that trickle down, and then seeing Matt Reeves leave the project, and then they brought him back into the project, and then things started really going. And I remember whenever we got to like, hey, Nicholas Hoult and Robert Pattinson are the final two to be the new Batman, and I was like, oh shit, I really hope it's Robert Pattinson. And next day we knew, and like being like for years being like, man, this Batman's movie is going to be revolutionary. Well, and now we're here. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Well, I learned from the Ben Affleck days, because I was also one of those questioning Ben Affleck as Batman. Yeah. He turned out to be pretty good Batman. He wasn't horrible.
He's my favorite person.
He did the character justice. And that's how I feel kind of a lot of people are treating Robert Pattinson, because most people know Robert Pattinson from the sparkly vampire movies. Mm-hmm. And they don't understand, like, because me and Roll did like a month or 2 months of just going through his entire filmography since, Twilight? Since Twilight.
Yeah.
And he just got better and better and better with these indie films. And it's just like, I can see it. I can see him as Batman.
That plus Matt Reeves' direction, dude, I'm all down for that. Especially if you watch the last two Planet of the Apes movies, man.
So this is gonna be This is gonna be probably the darkest, grittiest. I'm gonna say most bloody. Yeah. Just from what they've shown in the trailers. So it's not really spoiling unless you haven't seen the trailers on this. But he's like flooding the entire Gotham City. Riddler is.
Yeah, I don't know. I noticed that, because like the more that I go see movies and shit, and the more that I see the TV thing, I'm like, all right, what is the story here? So and I feel like we're finally gonna get like that Arkham City type of like shit that I've been wanting from like a Red Alert in a Batman movie, where it's like Batman's having to go all throughout the city and like stop all these fucking like little puzzles from happening, and then ultimately he realizes that the whole thing is like one elaborate trap. I really hope that that's what we get. We don't know. We don't know anything, by the way.
I just imagine seeing bodies just floating in the water. Like,
oh my god.
That's how I'm just, because if you flood the whole fucking city, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Dude, but
I got my tickets for March 1st for that fan screening that they're doing.
Yeah.
I literally opened Twitter the moment that IMAX had tweeted that, hey, by the way, here's the special announcement, limited fan screening, get your tickets now. And I clicked on it and the link wasn't working, and I was like, fuck that. I went straight to AMC and it just like loaded, and I clicked on it and got my tickets, my favorite seat and everything. So I'm fucking hyped, dude.
And especially if this is going to be a trilogy.
Yes,
because if they're doing Riddler, I feel like with Matt Reeves' direction, they're going to do a Court of Owls, and then they're going to throw a Hush in there.
I hope.
Because Hush is, if you've read the comic on Hush, that's a seriously dark.
Dude, we're gonna keep this fucking Batman conversation going, because we could. Keyon, I want to hear you. I want to see what do you think? Are you good now or not?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I had a question, because y'all were talking about serial killer Riddler.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know much about Riddler. Don't the
other than the Jim
extent-
Carrey one. We
I don't
try not to remember that one.
Oh no, that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
but-
bro.
It
Fuck that
was
Jim
not
Carrey
the
shit.
best.
Oh, what's up, Jim?
I mean,
Hey, Gio.
he did what he felt like he needed to do for the film. It's just like I don't think that I don't
It wasn't
know.
good direction.
That it just doesn't work for me. The goofiness of that.
What they went full campy, which is fine for Batman, but like in the next movie when you cast freaking Schwarzenegger as fucking Mr. Freeze, when in the comics and in the cartoon, Mr. Freeze has always been this thin, like very smart looking gentleman,
Yeah.
and you put fucking Arnold in there, like
Say hello to the Ice Age.
just ice puns whole fucking movie.
You need to chill out.
So, like, speaking of DC, has anyone here seen Brightburn?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it when it came. I
Yeah.
actually have
How-
a review on YouTube of that movie on my old YouTube account if I can find it.
Okay, like
We can watch it. We can watch it on the show. I don't give a fuck.
It's just
Really check it out.
like a flip version of Man of Steel. That's basically all it is.
Yeah.
So
it's
is
like-
that what is that rated? R?
That's R.
Yeah.
That's definitely R.
Yes.
Okay, I kinda
100
figured,
think it's
Because
gotta
based
be.
off like the trailers that I remember, I was like, yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a rated R movie.
Oh, it's
So
definitely
what is-
rated R.
So it's basically evil Superman.
In a way.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, pretty much. I want to say like Bizarro, but it's not Bizarro because it's a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I
All right, I put the link in the chat.
I don't even know if they could do a Bizarro like now.
Huh? Yeah. Right. Like,
Bizarro for like Batman or whatever.
Yeah,
Or not Batman,
or
like
Superman movie. Like I don't know if they could do a Bizarro.
Dude, nah, fuck that. What I think would work is like keep this like Peacemaker, Suicide Squad side of like the DC universe going, and then like as we get crazier with these movies, because I imagine we're gonna get like another Harley Quinn movie and like all.
Oh,
types.
definitely.
I want a Harley Quinn TV show. Fuck the movies. I want a TV show.
Oh, based on what's the cartoon, the one with King Shark and
yeah, the
Poison
Harley
Ivy.
Quinn. Yeah, the Harley Quinn show. The animated
basically
one.
that in real life form
Yeah,
would be amazing.
whenever that show ends, do a live action one.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be perfect. But fucking like start getting wild with the shit and like bring in those weird characters. Like just bring in Bizarro and be like, like have like a whole plot around him. You know what I mean? He's just kind of like an idiot, but he's like what James Gunn does in all his things, where it's like this idiot that only says like kind of grunts or like makes noise. Like treat Bizarro like Groot or like Eagly and Peacemaker or like King Shark and Suicide Squad. That's what they need to do with Bizarro.
I mean, I would
It be
love to
perfect.
see just an interaction between Bizarro and Gorilla Grog.
Mhm. I thought that's what we were getting in Peacemaker, low key.
Yeah.
At that moment.
With the gorilla, that I thought so
Yeah.
too. I'm like,
That's what I thought.
they
It
bring
was.
Gorilla Grog, and then it was not Gorilla Grog.
No, I don't want to give away what happens in that scene at all because I think people need to experience that. All I have to say is there's a gorilla.
Yeah.
That is all I'll say about Peacemaker, man. Jeez. No, bro, but someone said, dude, you were saying something about Batman with fucking like Hush and all that shit, dude. I'm so down for that. I thought the other day, dude, what if in the next movie because like they've been setting up Deathstroke to finally be in a Batman movie for a long time.
Which would work.
I feel like Deathstroke with Robert Pattinson's Batman would be fucking.
But they've
sick,
been trying to get Deathstroke in something forever.
bro.
So to finally do it would be nice.
Yeah.
And Matt Reeves could probably do it.
Oh fuck yeah. You don't
But
like
that's why I'm
Deathstroke,
hoping. That's why I'm hoping he stays on for. I'm
think
guessing the
Deathstroke.
two other movies, because that's really what I want to see. I want to see Court Owls. and I want to see Hush.
No, it's not a James Gunn movie, but it's produced by James Gunn.
Yeah. And it basically looks like Man of Steel, like the cinematography and everything. There's literally
the whole
like
fucking movie.
stuff stolen from Man of Steel.
Well, I need to see. I need to know about Keon's reaction to Deathstroke now, because the moment we said it, Keon went, I need to know what's going.
it's just the things I know about Deathstroke just really just taint my view on that man now. It just
What is it?
he's a pedophile. You know?
What?
I probably shouldn't. Yeah, he's a P word. Yes.
That happened.
I
Uh,
don't know
he-
about that, dude.
Yeah.
What happened?
Not of course, but like the character himself is,
Is this
he,
okay? Hang on. Is this like
yeah,
genuine
Geo.
canon, or is this just like this happened in one issue
It's
from like?
I'm pretty sure it's canon.
Are we talking like Slade Wilson on Teen
Yes,
Titans,
Slade-
kind of sleazy?
Yo,
Yes.
I have to Google this.
Terra.
Ooh.
He was if you know who Terra is, I'm not really familiar
Yeah,
with
the
Terra.
blonde, the blonde
but-
that was really messed up.
Yeah. He was yeah.
He was the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is coming back to me now. After
Mhm.
not like like Teen Titans Go, but like the Teen Titans.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a weird.
What did this? Did this fucking happen in Titans or some shit? Because I don't feel like this is ever. I don't ever remember this happening.
Oh,
So
This
I'm
sounds
pretty
like
sure
some
it
bullshit
happened
that happened in
in
Titans.
Teen Titans, the cartoon, because it's coming back to me. and we
No,
have Terra.
there's no way that happened on the Teen Titans cartoon.
It was alluded to.
There was a weird
because
relationship.
but
he always like.
what do you do? He kept Terra like locked away or something or another.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Marv Wolfman created Deathstroke and Terra, so it's definitely the truth. He slept with her. He committed unlawful with them.
Yeah, I'm reading the same shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Terra
Why
was
did they do
16 when
this?
it was revealed that she slept. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, hey man, to be fair, if you look at it, and that is a pre-crisis timeline, so
And what
that
Gio
version of
said-
Deathstroke doesn't exist. That
What
version of
Gio
Deathstroke
said is
doesn't exist
true.
anymore.
The thing is that calling any character fact canon is difficult to pinpoint because of the nature of
Yeah,
comics.
that's pre-crisis timeline, so that Deathstroke don't exist. So I'm happy.
Oh, so that's
That's way before. That's pre-crisis. That's pre every fucking crisis that they've done. They rebooted the shit so many goddamn times.
That's probably a good thing.
It's crazy. When I found this shit out, I was like, damn. Because
Yeah,
Deathstroke used to be actually like,
ain't lying. That is how Damian was born, was because Talia drugged
Wait.
Batman
what?
and then slept with him. Yeah, that's legit. It even happens like in the cartoon.
This
That I
this
know
why-
does happen in the cartoon. It
This
for
is why
sure
Drake be
does.
put in hot
I
sauce and
did
condoms.
not know that.
Mhm.
I did not know that. What the fuck?
I really
did
don't
you
like the
say?
character of Damian, man. I really hate Damian.
Keyon just caught on to that.
Who is Damien? That's
That's
That-
Bruce's son.
That's Batman's son, who's the pain in the ass.
and he ended up being Robin, right? Or-
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna.
Who
end up
was
being
Robin before
Batman.
him? That was
Before him was Tim Drake.
yeah, right. Tim Drake. Yeah, okay. So
Then
who is
Gio says Green Arrow sexually abused 2 in the Longbow Hunters.
wow. Okay. Who is Nightwing?
Dick Grayson. So Batman,
Grayson,
and then
yeah.
came Dick, and then Dick left and went to go become Nightwing, and then
Right.
Bruce brought in Jason. Jason
Jason
died, came
Right.
back later as Red Hood, and then joined back with like he's still Red Hood, but he's like good. And then there was Tim Drake after Jason. Tim Drake found Batman first, and then became Robin, and then he kind of left and became Red Robin, and then he became Grayson with a stupid fucking costume, and then came Damian.
I will say Red Hood is a good character.
I really
Like,
like
Red
Red
Hood
Hood. Yeah, I've been dying for a Red Hood movie. Like, I
Oh,
had
yeah,
a-
no,
I had a
love
fan
Red
fiction
Hood.
ass script.
I
I've
don't
actually
know.
re-
I don't
actually
know
really
if
want to redo it.
I don't know if you'd get a Red Hood movie, but I definitely see the character being.
Dude, if
into a movie.
fucking Robert Pattinson is like, I don't think he is gonna feel this way, but like, if Robert Pattinson like ends up loving playing this character for like 10 years, and they do like end up going into this franchise and being like, all right, this is our Iron Man to like kick off everything and like really fucking like try and reboot everything, and I think it could work. And like, dude, like keep Robert Pattinson on for like 10 years, but like Loki, he just kind of turns into like that Nick Fury role where like we don't get a proper Batman movie for a while, but like Batman shows up in other shit to be like, we've got you guys filled in on what's going on and shit.
You know,
because that's what he does in like Young Justice and shit.
And they could totally keep this going because it can always bring like they have so many Batman things they could do. Everybody wants the Terry McGinnis Batman.
I think we're gonna get that too
eventually. And if you do 10 years, that's enough time to try and talk Ben Affleck back to do the Frank Miller Batman.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Do like a real version of that. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. Do you think that they'd bring back Jared Leto for that, or we'd get like Luke Skywalker and Boba Fett, and we get like a synthetic Jared Leto?
Let's just not bring Jared Leto back in any movies. Let him be with his cult in the desert. Morbius. Call it a day.
Yeah, Morbius.
Right. You know what's bad though is my reasoning is they need to hold off on that movie and just release it Valentine's Day because it's vampires. It's fucking.
Which
that's
movie?
only.
Dude,
that,
it's like
they'll make more money
July. It's like fucking coming out in like July or something.
Which is weird. Bullshit. Like you push it back this far, just wait till Valentine's Day to release it.
Holy fuck, man! Like I had a coworker like last week was like, "Oh, did that fucking Morbius movie come out?" And I was like, "No."
Straight to Hulu.
And Morbius
is a big ass fucking chat, Gio. Hang on, let me read this shit.
Is it Morbius a Spider-Man villain?
Gio's talking to his fire stick.
Yes, he is a Spider-Man villain. I really like a tasteful version of George Clooney, kind of getting to be a gentleman Batman and not campy Batman. I think it would really fit well. Like George Clooney would really make a good Bruce Wayne, and then it'd be interesting to maybe just put someone else in the suit. I don't know, man. I think George Clooney was just a dog shit casting choice. Like you might look at him and be like, "Oh yeah, that guy could kind of look like a Bruce Wayne," but like I don't think anything about the way George Clooney acts can deliver.
We kind of got that with Michael Keaton in my eyes. Like Michael Keaton was like a gentleman Batman.
I thought Val Kilmer was a good Batman.
It wasn't like the problem being is those movies are just terrible.
Yeah, it's not his fault, but he's good in the movie. I feel
and bat nipples like
I felt that way since I was a kid. Yeah, and Nicole Kidman is like really fucking horny in those movies. It's fucking ridiculous. Like literally, she uses the bat signal. Batman shows up, goes, "Where's the crime?" And she goes, "This is the crime." Opens up her leg and like reveals her nightgown. That is a fucking scene in the movie. And he just kind of stands there for a minute and is like, and I'm like, nah, bro, there's some fucking lady getting mugged right now on a 7-Eleven corner, dude, while you're fucking over here fucking around on this girl's balcony.
Gotham needs you. You're over here fucking around.
I'm not wearing hockey pads. Jeez, man. Do you think that they would ever get Bale back? Do you think that they would ever get Bale back in like 10 years?
No.
Damn. Like Christian Bale is just. I never liked Christian Bale's Batman personally because, like, in the first movie, I just didn't think the first movie was overly great compared to the next two, and that's just because the next two had great villains, and so with the great villains, he came off great, but without them, he wasn't as good to me because he just kind of grunted throughout the whole fucking movie.
No, I agree. I don't like the way he does the voice at all for it, but I don't know. I don't know if I have any problems with him like as Batman. I just think he was like, oh yeah, he's fine. That's Batman. I just feel like I look at it like, oh yeah, that's Batman.
I feel like if you take the Joker out of the second movie, it'd be a boring ass movie. And if you take Bane out of the third movie, it'd be a boring ass movie just watching him.
Yeah, no, that is definitely a problem with those movies. Is the fact that like I agree with what Matt Reeves has been saying and what Robert Pattinson have been saying. Like we really haven't gotten like a Batman movie. Like every Batman movie has been about every character except for Bruce.
Yeah. And,
so I'm really excited that they're finally doing a movie that it like as much as people are like, oh, I want to see more Riddler. I'm like, yeah, but we've been saying for years, like we've already had Riddler in another movie. I know it was dog shit, but it looks like this one's also going to be kind of cool and a different take, which is what I wanted to see. I don't want to see the same thing over and over again.
Much darker. And I mean, that with the Christian Bale Batmans, we kind of got that little. It went into kind of the darker range, but it didn't like go fully. Like it was still Batman in a way. But I just want like blood and guts and Frank Miller fucking Batman.
You want that dark shit.
I want that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm happy that we're like, it looks like we're gonna be spending a lot of time with just Bruce the character and like getting into his mind.
Which that's what they really don't do, because in all the previous movies, all Batman movies have hinged on if the villain was good or not.
Yeah,
because
I can't wait for
you can really like put in any Batman as long as the villain's good. You're probably gonna have a good movie. So this one's gonna be nice, especially if they focus on Batman, because Robert Pattinson's gonna have to carry that movie then.
Yeah, I can't wait for this movie to come out and people are like, I don't like the way that they portrayed Batman because in some scenes I didn't find him to be acting very heroic, and it's like, it's exploring the mind of this character, dude. He's a fucking dude who runs around in a bat suit. Who's a fucking billionaire. There is nothing right about this guy. Like,
and also we don't know like how long he's been Batman in this movie. Like, because Robert Pattinson looks like a young Batman.
I think they said it's 2 years. Like,
is it 2 years? So he's relatively new as a Batman.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun to explore. Being like, he's probably going to fall off a lot of shit, I'm guessing.
I just hope we get to see how Bruce starts his journey to being Batman. Whatever happens to his parents after all.
God damn it!
Oh Lord!
What happened to Uncle Ben?
I want to ask Keyon, do you think that they're going to tie it into like the Joker shit at all?
No, I don't. I don't know why, but I have like this strange feeling that Joker movie is just going to be like not tied into anything whatsoever, like from this point forward with Robert Pattinson's Batman. I don't think it's going to be tied to anything. I don't know why, but I feel like that movie was just kind of like a
one-off.
A one-off.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to really do anything with it.
I'd be fine if they
did
make
a Joker 2 for some reason.
I really think we're going to get that, dude. That's happening, right?
That's what I think. I keep hearing it.
But did y'all hear what Willem Dafoe said? Because what Willem Dafoe said got me interested. Because he was like, I've been wanting to play the character the Joker for a little while now. Like, I would really love to. And everyone was like,
that's so funny.
Fucking do it.
Yeah.
Green Goblin and Joker.
Yeah, so similar.
Are kind of like almost the same person.
Well,
there's a lot of similarities, yeah, for sure.
I was just glad to get the Hobgoblin in the new Spider-Man.
Oh man,
that was.
I hope we get
that. Was all I wanted in life, was to see Hobgoblin on the screen.
Yeah.
Wait. Huh?
I mean, I don't think we've really gotten like a real Hobgoblin though.
I mean, but he had the look going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, man, what was I going to say though? Oh, but Willem Dafoe, he had said like,
Norman.
I think it would be really cool to like act opposite of Joaquin Phoenix, because what would happen whenever you're the Joker, but then you've got this other guy running around while you've been locked up in rehab or whatever, claiming to be the Joker on the streets or some shit like that. And I was like, man, that'd be pretty cool. And then we kind of get into like, you could do a Joker trilogy that kind of pulls inspiration from the 3 Jokers that they just did, which was okay. But like, you could kind of just take that concept of 3 Jokers and make a trilogy out of it. Like, imagine we get like a Javier Bardem Joker at the end of it, and he's just like, I'm the Joker. He's like the Frank Miller kind of Joker, who's like all clean and cut and kind of handsome, and is like kind of like, I think that'd be fucking sick, dude. Man, hold up. When did this become a DC roundtable on like what I complained about like 2 years ago, to be like, we need to get away from the Batman universe? And I'm like, here's ways to make more money on it.
Into it.
Here's all the ideas in the world to make more money on this product.
I feel like they're gonna Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle this, and they're gonna do Samurai Batman.
Oh, dude, they did the animated one.
They did the animated one, yeah. Which was weird. That was a weird movie.
I didn't like that. No, thank you. That was kind of like. Have you ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, where they go to Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, like the first one is like the best.
Cowabunga in Japan? It's like, oh.
Dang, Gio's been right in.
Okay, let's see. Mia, it's like a cheat sheet to have a good villain. Mia? Me.
I think he probably means to me.
No, to me, it's like a cheat sheet to have a good villain and like kind of just lets the protagonist be flat. Everyone does it black? Does it?
So
Yeah,
just
I'm sorry,
put
Gio, sorry.
everybody's aspect. Gio is speaking into a fire stick.
Doesn't really
Does
Black
it
Panther
What
get it?
villain is
However,
that?
I really want someone who actually explores the character of Batman.
Oh.
Oh, because that's like really interesting. Actually getting to know the nitty gritty of not just from the hey, why are you saving people in a suit instead of their like psychological problems? But I actually like taking the character honestly for what it is and not just reacting to the villain's bullshit and dealing with that as like a character.
I mean, honestly, the one with one of the best scenes in the second Christian Bale Batman was the boat scene, which had really nothing to do with Batman or Joker. It was basically people and the prisoners, and they were trying to figure out like who's going to blow up which one.
When
first.
The guy who plays Tebow makes his cameo appearance, reprising his role from the Friday franchise in Gotham City.
Oh yeah, Tiny Mister.
Yeah. He pulls up and he grabs it. Man, I like the ending of Christopher Nolan's Batman, but I really feel or The Dark Knight. I love The Dark Knight, but I really do feel like the third act kind of struggles a little bit to stick the landing in that department. I feel like ultimately the way that the Joker, like his plan, whenever you really look into it, you can start nitpicking away and nitpicking away, and I kind of tend to do that sometimes with films. Sometimes I can look away, but I just think it's really hard to look away from it when a film that's for the first like 2/3 of the film is so tight and is so like crisp. Yeah, and at the end it just gets a little too loose for me.
I also think that a lot of it has to do that there was a sequel planned.
Yeah, it's not really his fault. It's not really his fault.
Heath Ledger's death kind of just, took that totally out of the equation.
Right.
Maybe one day we'll get Seth Rogen in the DC film universe and Batman meets the Green Hornet.
Oh God, no.
Oh, jeez.
Stop it, Stacey. Someone will watch this and be like, "That's a good idea."
Oh my God, Keyon, have you ever seen the Green Hornet film?
No.
God.
Fuck, man. We need to.
Wait, there were multiple. I thought there was just one.
Just the one with Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah, and then there was the old TV series, which I never watched, but I heard was like it's kind of racist when you go back and watch it.
Yeah, that and the Lone Ranger, like.
Oh yeah, which is like baffling to me what they did with the Lone Ranger Disney movie that they made of that film with Johnny Depp. Oh my gosh. And anyways, we're like 8 years too late for that one or whatever. My grandmother was dying to see that movie. She dragged me to see that movie in the movie theaters, and I was like, I do not want to see this.
It was dog shit. It's pretty terrible.
It's pretty terrible. No, it's fucking dog shit. Yeah. Like, that movie shouldn't exist.
You know what's fun is I've never really been a fan of Seth Rogen movies.
No, you're not a Seth Rogen guy.
I don't know. I don't find Seth Rogen funny.
Fair, man.
Like the interview was like fun. There were some cool jokes in there, but like
I don't like the interview. I fucking hate that movie.
It's hit and miss for me.
We almost got nuked because in a parallel universe, in a one of the other universes, we got fucking nuked because of that movie. Fuck that movie. That movie's dog shit. I'm so sorry for the alternate me that died because that fucking movie came out.
Yeah,
pour one out to my brother.
I've never really been a Seth Rogen dude. Is that V8?
No.
Nah, it's just Dreams.
Oh, okay.
Big Red.
Big Red.
Nobody remembers Big Red.
We've been going at this for about an hour, though.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Especially half of it's been Batman.
Gio's heading out.
I need to.
What's up?
Later, Gio.
See you later, Gio.
Thank you for joining us.
I do need to watch Brightburn though. So just off
Do
from 1 to
you?
10.
I mean, it's not good.
Let me, Brad. Can
It's
you go to the private
interesting,
chat?
I don't know.
You can play my review on YouTube if you can screen share it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we'll watch that. I'll ask y'all a question about Cad Bane, and then I feel like that's a good place to call Unstructured.
Yeah, because I think we're I think we got something to do after this too. So
yeah, we do. That's why I'm kind of like,
Okay.
We got stuff to do.
All right, here we go.
Boom.
Oh boy,
2019 Aiden, here we go.
I was recording this in my grandmother's office.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
You want me to get it, Keyon?
I have to make sure I'm sharing whatchamacallit, the audio.
Yeah, turn it down a little bit if it's too loud. Okay, I can't hear it at all now.
You can't hear it?
No.
All right, Brad, you get it.
Okay. Dang it.
Oh man, it's so cringy.
So
But
I
I'm
just
enjoying
closed
it.
out.
See how far I've come. I feel like I look better. Like my neck's skinnier.
Sure. Screwed. Boom. Boom. Okay.
I need a retwist really bad though. I was straight up bald in this though.
Oh, I
Like
didn't.
underneath that hat, it was like chrome dome. Like it was bald as fuck. Like I was just blading that shit. I don't know what the fuck I was going through, but I cut all my hair off one day. It was like jeez, man.
Hello,
I was really going through it.
Welcome back to my
Yeah, and that mic's, I don't think I had the right mic on.
And today we are going to be talking about Brightburn.
This is when I was still really uncomfortable on camera. Now I don't really give a fuck at all. Why did I put so much of the trailer in this? I think I got... No. Did I?
Brightburn is the movie that has James...
Well, honestly,
all over
since you're doing this, it would
thing that is actually directed by David Yarveski.
I love the cut. I love the cut edit there.
Because I didn't know who it was. I had to Google it.
And the director was...
And the director was... You see me look at my note?
Guardians 3 and moving on to Suicide Squad. Watching this movie, it definitely has a gun thumbprint all over this thing, but don't spread that misinformation around. But with that being said,
don't spread that misinformation, you dumb sons of bitches.
What if Superman were evil? And that's pretty much the movie. And one of the things
I like the film clip that I chose right there. That was a good choice.
That was good.
No,
Superman evil.
I never took an editing class, but I feel like that was a good choice.
That I always think about whenever I watch movies is I want this movie to stand on its own and not have to assume that I know everything about it going into the movie and assume that I've seen other movies in the past or I'm culturally aware of other things in the past. I mean, Superman is a very, very big cultural phenomenon, especially with this day and age with superheroes and superhero movies and DC taking their own.
It's really good editing.
Finally getting that back on track.
Nah, bro, nigga, I was holding down on that movie.
Actually,
pretty
talking
good.
about Brightburn now.
It's about damn time.
Yo, I'm the funniest nigga alive, dog. I love myself.
It has action and it's pretty scary. First of all,
I was about to say, let's move on to the movie.
Gunn, who plays Brandon in this movie, the boy who is the
Aiden had to look up the name of the character right there.
He is amazing.
Brandon.
This whole
Brandon,
and that was absolutely the highlight of this movie was everyone's interactions between each other. However, I wish that we got a little bit more of personal character interactions, considering the fact that this whole movie is revolving around this family of three who are coming to grips with the fact that their son is starting to take a
this
darker
is the same
path
kid on
rather
Ozarks.
than move on the right path. And I just wanted a little bit more.
He's the same kid on Ozarks.
Family just being a regular family before we kind of went into the
I haven't seen the new season, man.
Not of our world. And that's kind of my main criticism with this movie. There are some pretty big pacing issues. The development.
I feel like this is a good, competent review, guys.
Off in the first 5 minutes of the movie, and I never got a chance to understand the kid before he even had the abilities, or I never got to understand who he was as a person before the fact that he was actually using his powers. Going along with some of the pacing issues, this is such a weird criticism that I've never had with the movie before, but it involves the end credit sequence and the choice of music that they chose for it. I've never nitpicked a movie that changes tone from dark to cheery the way that this one does with the choice of music that it just finishes out to.
Burke
It's
says that
so
review is
weird.
good,
I've
but your
never said
mic
that
was
about a
not.
movie where the music
Because when the fuck did Brightburn come out? Because I've got to be like 18.
2019.
Credits.
Yeah, I was.
And
Was
This
it
was-
2019?
I had to be like
Like,
18 or
why
like
is this
19 years
happening
old. This
now?
video.
Other
It's about to be
stuff that I don't
22.
I mean, this review is
know,
in
but where's
2019, so I'm
wrong,
guessing
what's
it.
going on with the brand
May
still
24, 2019.
just a
Yeah,
few
so I was
nitpicks
19.
that I just couldn't help but think about all throughout the movie. I mean, there's really not much to say about this movie. If you like Superman and you just want to see some cool action type of horror movie with a ton of gore in this thing, I know you guys have seen the scene with the eye and the glass.
Ugh.
But
why'd you have to
No
include
fucking
that? Aiden?
Trigger warning.
God damn it.
Trigger warning.
Ah,
Jesus Christ.
And there's just
Ah,
not enough
you, Aiden.
background story for me
Forgot
to be able
about
to
that.
have cared enough about these characters the way that they wanted me to in this movie.
Ugh.
Overall, pretty
It was a
enjoyable.
long
I would
5-minute
probably
review,
give this
Aiden.
movie about a 7 out of 10, anywhere between a 7 and a 7.5. But for
Okay.
now, I think
I thought I'd give this movie like a 4 out of 10.
And if you guys are gun fans, there is a great cameo at the end of this movie that you guys.
All right, delete it. You can stop watching from now on out. You know what? Does that give you your answer, Keyon?
For watching, please be sure to subscribe. Down below.
No, 'cause-
Guys,
That doesn't give me any answer.
What if kind of story.
so not really.
I mean, nah.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
I don't
mean,
know.
like,
I feel like what I was trying to say.
I mean, it was
that
a good
the movie
review
was-
though. Honestly,
The movie
Uh,
lacked.
That was actually a really
heart.
good review.
I feel like the movie lacked heart, but it was cool if you just want to like go in and turn your brain off and like watch some cool shit happen. Like, if
I
you're
feel like-
expecting a
yeah,
dark
I mean
Superman,
that would
this
be
is
the
gonna
only
be
reason I watch it, not like like
Yeah, because
Because I would think
cinematography wise, they just stole a bunch of shit from Man of Steel.
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
that makes sense.
All right, well, Cad Bane, everyone liked it. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you one of these people? Do you guys think that the face should have looked different?
No,
Maybe
because
these have been longer.
because from my understanding from reading, he's older in this.
Yeah, he should be dead. Like he should be dead at this point. Like his species don't actually live that long.
Yeah,
He
so
actually should
so
be
he's probably dying anyway. Like
Yeah.
he's getting old and gray. So
Yeah.
it works for me.
Yeah. All right, Keyon.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
you know who
yeah.
Cad Bane is, or
Yeah, I know who it is. I saw the comparison pictures that people were talking about on Twitter. I mean, he doesn't even really look more different. I mean, like I could definitely tell that in like one of the pictures he was like a lot more gray, like he was getting older.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
you know,
like his skin's a lot lighter.
right.
His voice is deeper too. It's kind of like, "Rah,
Mhm.
like Tatooine belongs to the Syndicate." I was like, all right,
That's-
okay, Cad
I mean,
Bane.
It's basically Clint Eastwood. That's
Yeah, no, man, I think. Hey, man, I thought it was sick. Thumbs up for me. Big pop. Hey, there we
I
go.
like-
we talked about
I
it.
like-
The thumbnail didn't lie.
I'm just glad it was season finale, right? It wasn't series finale.
Yeah, season finale. I don't want to spoil too much on what happens like later
Yeah.
on in it, but I thought his introduction was cool. Dude, as soon as it cut to like the desert and you saw the silhouette, I literally fucking threw my computer up. I was like, "It's fucking Cad Bane." I was like, "Oh,
Because you
my
wouldn't think
God."
they'd put him in like a
No,
live
because
action.
I wasn't preparing. I wasn't expecting it because I don't really keep track of like what the fuck people think is gonna happen in Star Wars anymore. Because I kind of like, I've honestly, Disney's Star Wars, man, not to be one of those guys, but it's dog shit, and I don't fucking like it. So, The Mandalorian's cool. Rebels is sick. The Bad Batch is sick.
I like the Bad Batch, which
But
Cad
like, the
Bane is
movies
in the Bad
can
Batch.
go fuck themselves. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I did like how this series,
Except for Rogue
it
One.
kind of tied in Luke's portrayal into the movies
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
way.
I was hoping. Well, damn, I don't want to spoil too much.
We can't spoil much.
Anyway,
But
that's for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we'll use this to outro. Tomorrow night, if you want to hear more about Boba Fett and Cad Bane and all that stuff, we're gonna have a. No, I can't put that up. we're gonna have a full spoiler review tomorrow for the Book of Boba Fett season 1. For those who are interested in that, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, do we want to plug anything, or because I don't really care?
Nah. Keyon, you want to plug anything?
No, I mean, well, is there a Game Record episode? I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I
Game
mean, if
Record.
you
Yeah,
want to
we
go
can plug the
tomorrow,
Game
I've
Record.
got notes for you tomorrow. If you want to do a show tomorrow,
Yeah, because
I've got, like, a
I
full
wasn't able to
spreadsheet
do it
on
last
you.
week.
Yeah,
due to
fuck it, let's do it. Game Record tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll go on. So that'll be on before the live show at 8:30 Central Standard Time tomorrow. So, yeah.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Bye.